So, after the reaction to Jeffy's imaginary friend, I noticed a bit of a problem. You see, I originally rated the video an 8. However, I don't think that's fair. This is both an issue with how I rank my videos, as well as how Logan's videos work. You see, let's be fair, Logan only at most produces a few good videos in a row before slipping back into meh videos. This makes the good videos we do get look amazing in comparison, but they really aren't. Don't get me wrong, they're still decent or even good, but they are by no means amazing. Furthermore, I think I'm too lenient on the videos which are truly bad. Things which should be getting 3s or 4s are getting 5s and 6s. What my rating system should look like is this. 0 is literally uploading a black screen tier. While the 0.5 and 0.8s are possible for really bad videos, it's still incredibly difficult to obtain. Logan would basically have to upload a video similar to Jeffy's Fun Day, where Jeffy watches paint dry, except do it unironically this time, for some reason. 1 is horrible tier. The video would have a terrible plot, unnecessary torture for no reason, repeating one singular joke over and over, and having that be the only joke, etc. You get the idea. 2 is very bad tier. This is basically just the 1 tier, except slightly less bad. 3 is bad tier, once again just less bad compared to 1 and 2. 4 is where we start getting into the meh tier. This one is almost entirely reserved for things that don't make a 5, which usually means it's because there's too much filler, or it's almost all filler. A recent one that I could think of that would go here is Jeffy gets braces, since it was just, oh, I want braces so I won't get made fun of, and then, oh, it hurts and I'm getting made fun of, so never mind, I don't want them anymore, and the plot was just kinda dumb. 5 is the literal meh tier. This is literally so meh, so mediocre, that it's middle of the road in the best and worst ways possible. Whether this be because there's almost as much good as there is bad, or the video is completely passable, and a fine video overall, but not good, that's where this would go. 6 is the decent tier. There are some funny jokes, or the plot is decent, but not enough to carry it into the actual good tiers. 7 is the first of the good tiers. This isn't really good, but the plot is unique and the jokes are fairly okay. Things that might bring it down, however, might be a slow beginning pace, which I've noticed Logan tends to have sometimes, or even sometimes a bad title. Yes, even the title of a video can bring it down. I don't care how much I like the video. If you call it Jeffy's Imaginary Friend, the first thing my mind goes to is, oh great, this will be another junior video copy. More on that in a minute. 8 is the very good tier. It has a good plot, many funny jokes, and a relatively quick pace. That's it. 9 is the great tier. For these top tiers, not only does there need to be all the stuff I've mentioned previously, but there should also be uniqueness. I shouldn't see you obviously ripping off SpongeBob plots or the titles, and especially not entire plots, to older SML videos. Lots of funny jokes, a great plot, etc. are all key. 10 is the amazing tier. Most videos which would get here will more than likely get stuck at 9, 9.5, or 9.8 for something, even if it's minor. But if Logan wants a hint, I'm an absolute sucker for dark or horror related videos. Seriously though, 10 out of 10 means the video is literally perfect. I might let one very minor thing slide, but that's about it. This was formerly known as the S rank tier, but that's for something else which I'll explain in a second. 10 out of 10 videos are perfect, have great, very original plots, amazing jokes, funny characters, and so on. Now then, why did I mention an S rank tier? Well, S rank tier is the top tier, a literal 11 out of 10. Don't be surprised if I literally never use this. This not only has everything that 10 has, but has new concepts and potentially new characters, amazing story and flow, new locales, etc. And when I say new locales, I don't just mean not the red couch. I mean outside of Logan's house and such to boot. I think the only way this is possible is if either Logan surprises us with something like this in the future, or the SML movie might be able to pull this off, although this is highly unlikely given what I've heard about the plot from Zeke. Again, don't be surprised if you literally never, ever see this rank. Now, what about the respective 0.5 and 0.8 ratings? Like, let's say I give a video a 7.8. That means that it's not quite an 8, but not low enough to be a 7 or a 7.5. Similar things apply to 0.5. It's not quite a 7, but not a 7.8 either. Now, what about the other decimal numbers? Why not use those, like a 7.3 or a 7.2 or a 7.9 or something? Because 0.5 is supposed to represent a sort of halfway mark, and 0.8 represents almost getting to the next rank, but not quite making it there. Also, I mentioned copying old SML videos. You see, here's the deal. Whether name or plot, I don't like that for one big reason. There are tons of comments with people giving you SML ideas, Logan. Use those! That's like being as rich as Scrooge McDuck and saying, well, I guess I'll have to use my credit card since I have no money left. There are so many people begging for them to use their ideas. And I'll admit, many of them aren't the greatest, but even if only 1 out of every 10 ideas are good, that's still way more than what you have right now, which seems to be not many. Also, I know Rev suggested this a while back before he got rid of all the videos on his channel, but you should really try for an overarching plot line, whether subtle or otherwise. We get the occasional hints at it, such as hinting at Jeffy's past, but it's hardly there. I mean, we need something that shows up every couple of videos, not something that appears once every few months at most. So, the whole point of this video? Well, from now on, I'm going to try and make my ratings reflect what the rating system I have in place should actually be. Anyways, thank you all for watching, and take care.